Welcome to Gnosis Tarot. This is a timeless reading. We have King of Wands. And we have the Eight of Swords. King of Wands is going to be a fire sign, obviously. What is that? Aries, Sagittarius. But that's just not how I do things for the most part. King of Wands. Let's talk about it. The King of Wands is calling our attention to these 8 swords. These 8 swords that perhaps bind us, which are mental constructs, mental confines, they're of our own creation. That's really what's happening here. He's looking at these 8 swords. And we're going to remove them. Let's do it. What is the proper way to remove these 8 swords? Or what are these 8 swords? There we go. What is the root of these 8 swords? That's the question. It's indecision. I look at the suit of wands as like the persona suit, the image in ourselves that we wish to convey to others. It's like our means of being seductive, perhaps. So this says to me that these 8 swords have to do with our outward appearance, or how we are projecting ourselves. And with the 2 of swords here, to elaborate on the 8 of swords, the decision, indecision, Her hands are across her heart. Her arms are across her heart. And then there's a meditative feel to it. If you look to what she's sitting on concrete. It's gray, which has to do with memory, for me anyways. Maybe we need to pay attention or pay less attention as to how we are coming off to the world, how the world is seeing us. Because in the Two of Swords here, she's not seeing. So it almost suggests to me that it doesn't have to do with what the querent or the person, it being us in this, with their sight. The arms crossing the heart, the swords in the air. A decision needs to be made, and you're caught up in the way of making a decision. For some of you, there's going to be a change in reputation. Let's go to this Two of Swords. What are the Two Swords? Well, here, the shadow of the deck, actually. And that speaks to compensation, just reward. The balance, as in, it's almost karmic. It being Pentacles speaks to a stitch in time saves 9, but I mean that expression here to mean it is the stitches, the decisions, the moments, the stitches in time. Every time, here's a time, I stitch. The words I've spoken, the things I've done, the decisions I've made, all of those things, right, come into play here with the Pentacle suit. It is not just earthy in it is greenery, or energetic currency is the best explanation I've heard with regards to Pentacles. And this is being poured into the man in yellow. The man in yellow King of Wands. The yellow cloaks him. This is okay. This could perhaps say, you know what? I'm going in blind. I don't know. And this says, I don't need to fucking know. I'm following my passion to get me to where I want to be. Ow, 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 ow. Damn, we were so close. It's not that. Okay. Try it again. Don't mind if I do. King of Wands is looking to these 8 swords. The King of Wands feels bound by these swords. There's a lot of what would people think of me going on here. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. And then in the shadow of the deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Perhaps there's the fear that people will think that you're, I mean, the 7 of Swords is way more than thievery. But deception, it's winning by deception. Maybe you're concerned people will view you as the con artist or the deceiver that's banking dough off of deceiving people. The star suggests that that's not true. The 8 of Wands in reverse following the star. There's 8 points to the star, then the 8 of Wands, and you know this because you have given this great thought. And the Magician in reverse, to me, suggests what's within is coming without. It's coming out. It's manifesting, which would be the Magician upright too. What are these 2 decisions? What are the decisions? What are the decisions? Decisions. The Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Reverts to the 8 points on the star of the star card that we've seen in the shadows. The Queen of Pentacles is saying, draw upon your inner resources. Here. The King of Wands. One's feeling confined in their ability to express themselves. They want to go in blind with a lack of concern or regard. She knows what she's doing. She's present, she's herself, she's identified her strengths. And on the other side of the Two of Swords, we have the walking away of emotional fulfillment, the one not receiving the gift of the Ninth Cup, the one that finds themselves out in the cold. In conclusion, this suggests that perhaps the King of Wands here needs to take a back seat to the Queen of Pentacles. Which is more the intuit experience. The King of Wands, yes, of course there's experience there, but it's there's vanity there, and the vanity needs to be put aside. Really look at what you hold of worth beyond your appearance or beyond how the world may appear you or view you. And in binding up that vanity, you'll soar with the Eight of Wands. If one does not choose to bind up that vanity, which means they wouldn't be following their heart or what they know, they wouldn't be following their vision of things. They'd be following someone else's. Or due to how they fear, which is the root of all evil, how they fear they'll be viewed. If that's not let go, there's a walking away from emotional fulfillment, from abundance, see, because the Eight of Cups can be viewed as a walking away of from something that is not emotional fulfilling. But in this instance, especially, he's walking away, but he's looking towards the moon. Like he's walking away, but he's still longing for that. And we know the moon to be feminine. And it would be, essentially it's him, he's not welcoming the gift that he's been given. And anytime we don't do what we're divinely guided to do, there will be this is somebody, we need to put our ego aside. Stick to what we know. And then use what we know to get where Spirit is directing or guiding us.